Hi YouTube! I thought I would jump up on here and give a quick update on my little Emery Sue. She is on the floor right now playing with some toys, so you'll hear little electronic toys playing in the background. But oh my gosh, she is so fun. She turned 8 months old a couple weeks ago, and I weighed her like 2 days ago and she's 18 pounds. I don't know how long she is, but she's got to be like 26 inches at least by now, if not more. At her 6-month appointment, she was like just under 25 inches. So she's kind of short. But anyway, she has started crawling. Well, her version of crawling. She like gets on all fours and then lunges herself forward and lands on her like stomach, and she just does that to crawl, or she will army crawl. I've put her up on all fours and like shown her how to crawl on her hands and knees, and she'll do it a couple times, but she's just prefers to lunge onto her stomach apparently because that's what she does. She still has no teeth whatsoever. I can't even see any like cutting or anything. Like she just does not have any teeth coming in yet. Which my sister and I both didn't cut teeth until we were almost 1. So she may be following suit. She is, for the most part, sleeping through the night now. She's in her own room in her crib now, and we did gentle sleep training to get her on a routine, and that's what the pediatrician told me, because she was having horrible nights. She did tell me that we just needed to get on a routine, stick with it, and kind of sleep train her. Not necessarily meaning we have to let her cry it out, but put her in her crib after we do our nighttime routine and let her cry for 5 minutes if she cries, and then go back in and check on her every 5 minutes, but not pick her up unless it's absolutely necessary. And we did that. We had a routine. We stuck to it religiously until we got it down, and she now can be put down in her crib without crying, or she won't cry for very long. Sometimes during the day when I can tell she's really tired, I'll lay her down in her crib and she will cry when I walk away, but it's literally for like 30 seconds and then she's out. So ever since we started sleep training and she sleeps better at night, she sleeps even better during the day, because she would just take these sporadic like 20-30 minute naps, and now for the most part she will take 2 very good naps, like anywhere from an hour to 2 hours each time. So anyway, that's awesome, and I'm so happy we have a routine down when it comes to her sleep. I am still working from home. I work from home part-time in the mornings, so that is such a blessing, because I can, help with, financially with our bills and whatnot, but then I still can be home and raise our daughter like we wanted me to be able to do. So I kind of get the best of both worlds, and I am like incredibly lucky. I love it. Emery is, she's saying mama now. She talks constantly in her own little language. But like last week, she actually started saying mama, mama, and I was like in tears. I couldn't believe it. That's her first word. She didn't say dada first. And Eric thinks it's because I'm home all day saying mama, 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 which I kind of am, but she pretty much picked that up on her own. So every minute he's home with her, he's like, dad, 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 dad. And he's like trying to get her to say it. And she'll once in a while say dad, or she'll say dad, dad, kind of mumbly, but she's just not saying it all the time. Like she is mama. Anyway, so that's fun. I love that. What else should we update you on? We are, for the most part, done breastfeeding. I pretty much will breastfeed her in the mornings, and then the rest of the day she's on bottles and on formula. It just got to the point where I wasn't producing enough to feed her all day, so we were supplementing anyway for the last, like, I want to say 3 months, we've been doing both breastfeeding and supplementing with formula, which has been fine, and I've loved breastfeeding. We've gone so much longer than I originally expected us to, because we had a rough go of it to begin with. And it meant so much to me. So I'm incredibly grateful that we got to breastfeed for as long as we did. Anyway, I was taking domperidone to keep up my breast milk. And then I just didn't I was gaining a ton of weight on the domperidone. At first I didn't, and then it just all pounded on. So then I, slowly weaned off the domperidone and was still breastfeeding, part-time basically. And then I still wasn't losing weight. And not that I'm trying to get to my pre-pregnancy weight all of a sudden, but I gained 15 pounds after we got home from the hospital. So I lost 25 pounds 2 weeks after I got home from the hospital, and then I had gained back 15. And then when I talked to my doctor, she said a lot of women, when they're breastfeeding, will actually gain weight when they're breastfeeding instead of lose weight, because just the way the body processes fat and the hormones are. And apparently I'm one of those lucky people. So anyway, it also became a fight, to breastfeed. I would feel full and I'd need her to breastfeed, and she'd push away and she'd push away and she'd just want a bottle. And so I was just kind of done fighting for it. So I'm completely off the domperidone. I breastfeed once a day, maybe twice, maybe at night. But she's mainly getting her calories from formula and baby food and, table food. And really, we breastfed for as long as we could because of me. I couldn't let it go. She probably was done a long time ago and was completely fine with stopping. She wasn't attached to the breast or breastfeeding like I was. Anyway, ever since we slowed down and kind of, went back more to the bottle, it's been it's been a lot easier. Because breastfeeding was so incredibly stressful. Also, now that I'm only breastfeeding once or twice a day, I'm not starving all the time, so I can eat a lot better. Excuse me. And I have already gone down 6 pounds, so I'm just continuing that, trying to get down to my pre-pregnancy weight, because I do want to be down to my pre-pregnancy weight before we do another transfer, which won't be for a while. At first I was thinking oh, we'll do a transfer after she turns 1 and, whatever. But now I'm thinking we might wait a little bit longer, just because I'm so enjoying my time with her. It's me and Emery most of the day. We are with each other every day, all day, and I freaking love it. And I love getting to know her so much and having so much time with her. And I know it takes, 9 months for a baby to get here. So even if we did wait to, or did it right at a year or around a year, it would, she'd be almost 2 before the new baby would be here. And that's if the, first transfer would even take. So we do have 5 embryos frozen. To transfer, and I think we would transfer 2 again. That is if we could get 2 to thaw successfully and survive. Other than that, I don't know what else to really talk about. Well, I'll get Emery so you can see her. Come here, honey. Say hi. Oh, she still has hardly any hair. She does have some. It's hard to see because it's seriously so blonde, so incredibly blonde. You can't, the camera's not even picking up what is sticking up. So she barely has any hair. We still love it. I've grown so fond of her little bald head. I can't even imagine her with hair. Oh, and we are also still cloth diapering, which has been so much easier than I like thought it was going to be when we first started. And I hope we can continue to cloth diaper until she is ready to be potty trained. You know, but we've been cloth diapering for 4 months, 5 months now. So I guess almost 6 months. Gosh, time is flying by. So that in itself has been a success for us. So little honey is ready for a nap and is pretty cranky, so we will go now, but I hope you all are doing well. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll see you next time.